Hi everyone, it's Jess here at Screen Hub. Every year, The Simpsons delivers a new Halloween special in the form of the Treehouse of Horror series. 3 short stories based on horror, humor, parody, and culture. Some are legendary.
Here's Johnny!
Some are fun.
Super fun, happy slide!
And some make you wish that Kang and Kodos had just abducted the writers.
What the hell was that?
But for every classic story, there has been a catastrophic one.
You call that prime rib?
So, in this video, I'm ranking my 10 worst and 10 best Treehouse of Horror segments.
She put a spell on me. Must drop pantaloons.
But before we begin, let me know in the comments what your favorite Treehouse of Horror moments and stories are, and even what you think would be great segments for The Simpsons to do in the future. And if you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Let's start at the bottom of the barrel. Frankenstein from Treehouse of Horror 14.
You may keep my posterior. Just please return the Jabba the Butt tattoo.
Professor Frink gets the spotlight here, and deservedly so, as he is one of the best characters in The Simpsons, in my opinion.
You have no penis. In the traditional sense.
However, this could have been so much more. And instead, what we got was a chaotic, unfunny, and gross Frankenstein parody.
I'm here to accept the Nobel Prize for stupid.
Speaking of gross,
what you're about to see is so disgusting, you'll watch Game of Thrones to calm down.
the less said about this segment from Treehouse of Horror 28, the better.
Ah! My finger!
All I want to say about this is that it relies on its shock factor, rather than being funny or entertaining.
My poor... delicious finger.
Totally disgusting.
Opa!
Next up are a few parodies of famous summer blockbusters. First is Homerzilla from Treehouse of Horror 26.
No! Joe!
This starts as a charming tribute to old-school Godzilla. But then it shifts to a cynical reboot parody.
Pascola!
The tonal whiplash completely kills your attention. Also, it feels like the writers were trying to recreate the success of the classic King Homer segment from Treehouse of Horror 3.
It's a total bomb. We only sold 1 ticket.
Also from Treehouse of Horror 26 is Telepaths of Glory. After being exposed to nuclear waste, Lisa and Milhouse gain the power of telekinesis.
Do not make me pity fly. Dignity restored.
A parody of the 2012 movie Chronicle, which is chronically unfunny,
At least I'm pitching.
unentertaining, and a hugely missed opportunity by the segment's writers.
Madam, how do you do?
Next is Dry Hard from Treehouse of Horror 27. A serviceable spoof of The Hunger Games that mistakes reference density for wit.
Now you tell me.
It looks slick and has a few funny lines,
I'm a god in this reality.
but it's more dehydrated than dystopian. If satire were water, Dry Hard would still leave you thirsty. Then there is Geriatric Park from Treehouse of Horror 29.
Welcome to Geriatric Park.
Mr. Burns opens a retirement home in which the senior residents turn into dinosaurs.
You even taste disappointing.
Maybe a good one for Jurassic Park fans, but this segment just wasn't for me.
Tourette's from my blood. Ugh. Hey.
Decent premise, terrible execution.
I don't care if you haven't finished. I'm off the clock.
I suppose seeing Abe Simpson as a T-Rex was pretty funny, though. Another summer blockbuster parody is In the Navi from Treehouse of Horror 22.
If I could just have 5 minutes alone with my old bullies.
Hey, Avatar.
Based on the hit James Cameron movie Avatar, this segment looks visually great.
You don't have to yell!
I am not yelling. This is my seductive voice.
But unfortunately, the segment came way too late after the movie and just doesn't hold much comical substance.
No pickles, butter brickle.
From Treehouse of Horror 30, we have When Harry Met Slimy.
Let me get a look at you.
Ah!
Instead of blending horror, humor, and heart, this parody of 2017's The Shape of Water kind of just flops around more like a fish out of water,
Ah! Is our word for beautiful.
leaving you wondering who asked for a Simpsons take on interspecies romance.
How'd you like me to go to a distant galaxy and never return?
Ray?
Wild Bart's Can't Be Token from Treehouse of Horror 34 is next on my list.
Just one time, I want to be the guy that gives all his money to Bernie Madoff.
Basically, Bart becomes an NFT in a virtual world, and Marge must rescue him. A very self-aware and ambitious, but ultimately slow segment that kind of parodies Snowpiercer.
Where's Homer? I want to tell him the inside of his phone smells.
And finally, in my opinion, this is possibly the worst Treehouse of Horror segment of all time. It's the Information Rage from Treehouse of Horror 35.
What's next? Your truck's testicles?
In short, an argument over light bulbs causes a civil war in Springfield, which in turn creates two giant political monsters in this awful parody of Pacific Rim.
Well, that's just not the same now, is it?
I will ask one question. Why is this in a Treehouse of Horror Halloween special? It just doesn't work for me. Just terrible.
Well, I guess those two little twerps over there will have to do.
And now we have the bad stuff out of the way. Let's move on to the best of the best. To start off, I have to get the obvious one out of the way. Nearly every Simpsons Halloween special article, tier list, or video I have read and seen describes this segment as the greatest of all time. However, it isn't my personal favorite. You guys will already know what it is.
Don't!
The Shinning from Treehouse of Horror 5.
You mean Shining?
This glorious parody of Stephen King's 1977 novel and Stanley Kubrick's 1980 movie The Shining marks the moment that the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror Halloween specials became legendary.
David Letterman!
Hi, David. I'm Grandpa.
The Shinning nails the entire Shining vibe,
Oh, I'm happy. I'm very happy. La 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 la. See?
the isolation,
You stay here till you're no longer insane. Chili will be good tonight.
the descent into madness, and the absolute cabin fever,
Maybe I'll check out that axe collection. See you later.
and does it all in about 6 minutes. Instead of psychological dread, we get Homer's true breaking point.
I was thinking along the lines of no TV and no beer make Homer something something.
The amount of iconic moments in this segment is nothing short of spectacular.
Go crazy.
Don't mind if I do!
Every frame is dripping with atmosphere and goofiness. We get the eerily empty hotel,
It was built on an ancient Indian burial ground.
the surreal blood flood,
That's odd. Usually the blood gets off at the second floor.
and Homer's increasingly deranged face. All animated like a Looney Tune on caffeine. It's King and Kubrick meet cartoon chaos, and it worked beautifully.
My husband is on a murderous rampage. Over.
Oh, well, thank God that's over. I was worried there for a second.
Next up is the one that started it all.
Here's a story that's really scarifying.
It's Bad Dream House from the very first Simpsons Halloween special. To this day, it remains one of the best Halloween segments ever produced.
You didn't tell me it was built on an Indian burial ground!
Not because it's the scariest, but because it's the perfect blend of spooky, satirical, and smart.
He says he mentioned it 5 or 6 times.
The Simpsons moving into a haunted house that tries to kill them is a loving parody of classic horror films like the Amityville Horror and Poltergeist.
Man, this place has got everything.
An ancient Indian what?
Yet what makes it shine is how it filters those tropes through the show's early, slightly rough-edged charm. The walls bleed.
Make the walls bleed.
I don't have to entertain you.
The voices whisper.
Are you my conscience?
Yes, I am.
And Marge, ever the voice of reason, simply tells the evil spirit to knock it off.
We're all going to have to live together, so you better get used to it.
It's a perfect encapsulation of the show's balance between comedy and supernatural absurdity.
Homer, Bart, Lisa, Maggie, stop it.
The Omega Man from Treehouse of Horror 8 stands tall as one of the series' funniest and most confidently absurd parodies.
A coffin!
A riff on the Omega Man and post-apocalyptic movies in general, it gives us one of Homer's most delightfully unhinged fantasies, being the last man on Earth and absolutely loving it.
I'm the last man alive, and I can do everything I've always wanted!
From the moment Homer dances naked through the Church of Springfield to his casual movie theater antics,
Hey, buddy, down in front!
the segment nails the perfect balance between dark premise and slapstick joy.
Maybe a little friendly punching will move your ass. Still got it.
The apocalypse, in true Simpsons fashion, isn't a tragedy. It's an excuse for Homer to live his best, most selfish life.
Hey, what the hell's going on? Where'd you get those clothes?
It's simultaneously a parody, a character study of Homer's lovable idiocy, and a celebration of the show's anarchic humor.
You call that prime rib? Ugh.
Speaking of Homer's selfish laziness, next up is Send in the Clones from Treehouse of Horror 13.
It would take 3 clones to beat the original Homer. I mean 4.
It's one of the all-time greats because it takes a simple sci-fi idea of cloning gone wrong and turns it into a fast-paced, joke-packed masterpiece of chaos.
Oh.
The premise is simple. Homer buys a hammock, which he discovers has magical powers, and he can create clones of himself.
I must say you have the energy of 20 men lately.
23.
At first, it's his dream come true. More Homers to do chores, go to work, and fetch beer. But soon, the clones spiral out of control, leading to an entire Springfield overrun by increasingly dumb versions of Homer, including a hilarious cameo from Family Guy's Peter Griffin. It's everything a Treehouse of Horror segment should be. Fast, funny, dark, clever, and completely unforgettable.
Now, who's gonna be picking up the tab?
Bart Simpson's Dracula from Treehouse of Horror 4.
Vampires are make-believe, just like elves, gremlins, and Eskimos.
This segment stands out as one of the funniest and most confidently crafted horror parodies in the show's history. It blends a genuinely spooky atmosphere with the kind of sharp satire and character-driven humor that defined the golden age of The Simpsons.
Today he's drinking people's blood. Tomorrow he could be smoking.
Mr. Burns as a suave yet hilariously incompetent Count Dracula is a stroke of genius.
Excellent.
His gothic mansion, ominous cape, and needlessly theatrical threats perfectly skewer vampire stereotypes.
Well, if it isn't little... boy.
What makes the segment shine is how confidently it blends creepiness and comedy.
And I've come to suck your blood!
It isn't just mocking vampire movies like Bram Stoker's Dracula and Stephen King's Salem's Lot.
Yeah, his hairdo looks so queer.
I heard that.
It was a boy!
It's celebrating them with playful affection while letting every member of the Simpson family shine in the madness.
Super fun happy slide!
No, Dad.
Oh, I guess killing will be fun enough.
I Know What You Diddly Italy Did from Treehouse of Horror 10.
You can't kill the undead, silly.
He's undead, all right.
This is a brilliant satire of the 1990s teen horror genre, but specifically parodies the 1997 movie I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Uh-oh! I think I'm having a heart attack!
The visual atmosphere is spot on, with fog-drenched roads, dramatic camera angles, and a tense, mysterious killer.
And I'll go skinny dipping in that lake where the sexy teens were killed 100 years ago tonight.
The humor stems from the collision of this tense horror setting with the mundane reality of The Simpsons. The entire crisis begins when Marge accidentally hits and kills Ned Flanders with the family car in the fog.
Oh, it was an accident, an accident.
Homer's reaction to the crime is what elevates this segment.
Can't get enough of that sugar craze.
Instead of panicking, he immediately takes charge of the cover-up with a perverse Homeric glee.
But when I do die, I don't want any autopsies.
His subsequent elaborate attempts to maintain the secret and ignore Flanders' obvious demise are wickedly funny, showcasing the high-water mark of Homer's antagonism toward his well-meaning neighbor.
He's definitely dead.
It's a sharp parody with a unique mix of dark humor and sheer silliness.
Anyway, in conclusion, a man cannot be forced to testify against his wife.
Stop winking.
From Treehouse of Horror 8, Fly vs. Fly.
Oh, I'd be stupid not to do this.
When Homer buys a matter transporter at Professor Frink's yard sale,
$2, and it only transports matter.
he finds an endless array of applications for it to help him indulge in his extreme laziness.
Homer, no.
Oh.
But when Bart enters the teleporter with a housefly, the result is both horrifying and hysterically funny.
I think that's Bart.
Bart's head on a tiny fly body and a giant fly head on Bart's body.
Oh well, at least I don't have 2 butts.
It's a clever and funny parody on the 1958 Kurt Neumann movie, The Fly, and its 1986 remake directed by David Cronenberg.
Kablamo!
Ow! Someone just punched me in the face.
It's your mother.
From Treehouse of Horror 5, Time and Punishment.
Oh, I wish I hadn't killed that fish.
Homer accidentally turning a broken toaster into a time machine is a hilarious, absurd leap of logic that only The Simpsons can pull off.
Now to take her for a test toast.
The entire plot is a sharp, compact parody of Ray Bradbury's short story, A Sound of Thunder and the Butterfly Effect.
Dad! Your hand is jammed in the toaster!
The segment is a masterclass in pacing with Homer's frantic jumps through time, resulting in a series of instantly iconic, increasingly ridiculous alternate realities.
What the hell are you smiling at?
Including Ned Flanders as a supreme ruling overlord,
Nice glass of warm milk, a little nap, and a total frontal lobotomy.
and a reality where nobody knows what a donut is.
It's raining again.
It's this combination of high-concept satire, flawless quotable dialogue, and relentless sight gags that makes Time and Punishment a perennial favorite and timeless classic.
This shouldn't be too hard to fix with the right tools.
Next up is Clown Without Pity.
My baloney has a first name. It's H-O-M-E-R.
This segment from Treehouse of Horror 3 is a brilliant take on the killer doll trope from movies such as Child's Play,
I'm Krusty the Clown, and I don't like you.
but is more similar to the 1963 Twilight Zone episode, Living Doll.
The doll's trying to kill me and the toaster's been laughing at me. Ew, dog water.
It rises above simple parody, though, through its flawless, quotable dialogue.
Ooh, that's bad.
But it comes with a free Frogut.
That's good.
The humor is centered on Homer's chaotic incompetence in dealing with the tiny menace and his escalating failed attempts to dispose of the evil Krusty doll.
You think your dirty socks can stop me? Well, they are making me dizzy.
In short, it's a tight joke-per-minute wonder that showcases the show's best writing, making it one of the most enduring and best-loved Treehouse of Horror segments of all time.
The toppings contain potassium benzoate. That's bad.
Can I go now?
And finally, my all-time personal favorite, The Devil and Homer Simpson from Treehouse of Horror 4.
Forbidden donut.
The segment is a brilliant parody of the classic short story and 1941 movie The Devil and Daniel Webster.
Your wide behind won't save you this time. Hey, Bart.
Hey,
The segment is built around the single most Homer-appropriate premise imaginable:
Dear Homer, I owe you one emergency donut signed Homer.
selling your immortal soul for a single donut.
And it was scrum-diddly-umptious.
The decision is Homer in his purest form, reckless, immediate, and motivated by nothing more than food.
More.
Ned Flanders as the devil is a stroke of classic Simpsons genius,
You're the devil?
It's always the one you least suspect.
while the segment's highlight has to be Homer's trip to hell. Its flawless blend of high-concept satire,
I give you the jury of the damned.
character-driven jokes,
I'm smarter than the devil.
and the visual comedy of Homer's donut head transformation cements it as the gold standard of Treehouse of Horror, in my opinion.
Homer, stop picking at it.
Oh, but I'm so sweet and tasty.
So that was my 10 worst and 10 best Treehouse of Horror segments of all time. And in conclusion, it seems that the early Simpsons Halloween special episodes stand out above modern ones because they perfectly balanced dark humor, clever storytelling, and heartfelt parody without relying on excessive pop culture references or rushed pacing. They felt more grounded, creative, and character-driven, making the horror and comedy more memorable. These classics captured the essence of the show's golden era: sharp satire, originality, and emotional charm, something that I feel is missing in the more formulaic and less impactful modern specials. However, there have been some amazing modern parodies, including the brilliant Treehouse of Horror presents Not It. Let's just hope that future segments can recapture some of the magic that the golden age of Treehouse brought us. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.